It's another day, another shenanigans. Okay. So where to start? Where to start? Okay, let's start. Let's start it first when the day we got the promo vacation at Bass Pro Shop. So we got this 3 to 4 days promo vacation at Bass Pro Shop worth of 120 or
120, 140 or something like that.
yeah, 120 or 140 plus they will give us $50 gift card of Bass Pro Shop.
They act like they're giving you a deal.
Yeah. So this one, Dada, Dave, it took the
Against better judgment, I tried it.
Took the opportunity because he likes to shop at Bass Pro. I agreed because there's a free vacation and then there's a cruise. And at that time, we were newly married. So we were like, oh, it's a perfect timing. We booked a reservation. Oh, prior to that, the guy that gave us the promo vacation, gave David a free questions like how much is his annual income, and he took his debit card information.
We had looked online and found out that there's a lot of bad reviews about Bluegreen.
Yeah,
a lot of people got ripped off.
Yeah, but still we wanna try because maybe there's a different experience for us. You know, upon scheduling the trip, I was also questioned what was the annual income.
And then what other questions do they ask?
So they asked me what was the annual income, what if I have a family member who's a member of Bluegreen Resort, Bluegreen membership, vacation membership. So we booked the trip, Feb 11 to 14. And then they told us that, to Orlando, Florida. And then they told us...
We got tickets for Universal.
Yeah,
that was nice because we got half off for the tickets.
Yes, they gave us a discounted ticket at Universal Studio. And then, but we have this 3 nights and 4 days trip. But we need to attend their timeshare. It's like, what's timeshare, Dad?
It's where they give you a presentation on their vacation package, their business, whatever, to try to get you to join.
Be a member, in the Philippines.
For the payment of your taking your time, you giving them your time for the presentation, they give you the free 3-day stay and the cruise and all that.
We drive from Alabama to Orlando, Florida for 9 hours, Cali. No. Yeah, for 9 hours. And then when we got to the welcome center of the Fountain Resort at Orlando, Florida, they gave us some paper to fill out, and then David filled it all. Yeah.
And what they fail to tell you is when you get into it and you start reading it, if you miss the timeshare, if you show up late, but there was a few other stipulations about the timeshare, if you back out after signing it or something like that, they will charge you $979 on your credit card because that's what they want. They want your information, your address, your annual income. You and your spouse have to sign up for all this. And I already didn't. When I saw this, I didn't really want to sign it.
He doesn't really want to give gave
All
it
our
all the
information.
information because he already had his credit card information, so he doesn't wanna, you know,
Add more
add
to
more information that they can use against him.
it, or sell to a third party, or do whatever.
Yeah,
they
that's
want
what
to
he's
with it.
avoiding. So he kind of checked, just, you know, check.
Yeah.
It's like blindly check those boxes. He gave it to the girl, the reception girl. So when we got
She had an
there,
attitude to begin with, and then she asked me about what I marked, and then come to find out she wrote that what I said down to double confirm against me. Anyways, they ended up taking us out of the timeshare presentation.
because
So we drove 8 hours to stay one night
yeah,
for what we initially were told that we paid for. We would get 3 nights and the cruise. We ended up, she ended up calling customer service. Customer service, here's the funny part, this customer service, the lady talked in circles. She didn't want to give a solution because she said the way to correct it, because they wouldn't let us correct or do a new form or just trash that form and rewrite a new one. So when I was speaking with the lady on customer service, she said I had to show pay stubs, and when I told her that I don't receive pay stubs, my income is directed deposited into my bank account, they wouldn't accept my bank statements as proof of my income, because she said that's not proof of income. So we went around and around in a circle. I asked her what else can I do to prove my income, and all she just kept saying was pay stubs. And I already went back over this telling her I didn't have pay stubs, I didn't receive pay stubs. She never ended up actually giving me a solution for this problem. Because she said, whatever you need to do she would keep saying, whatever you need to prove your income. And I said, okay, well, I have my bank statements. And then she would say, well, we won't accept bank statements. And then, but you just said whatever. And then, no, sir, that's not an acceptable form of income. And then it just went back and forth like this, over and over. So she just kept talking in circles, never giving a solution on how to fix this problem.
Kelly.
And when I tried to explain to her what she was doing to us is not nice, it's not a fair deal, it's not the way you would treat someone that you really want to gain their business or have a reputable reputation as a vacation or business, whatever. Essentially, she just kept talking in circles. She coming up with excuses, but she never gave a solution on how to solve this problem on a small mistake on a form. They wouldn't let us fix the form. I don't want to give the information to anyone to begin with. And we already paid for it. We were already told that we were fine, that we were going to get it by several different people. The initial guy at Bass Pro, and the guy she spoke with online. So I never foresaw there would be a problem of us actually driving 8 hours and then showing up within the moment of us showing up. We get the
denied.
We get the stick in the bum.
Yeah, so he fill out those form just like, you know, it's not really a dishonest thing, but it's something that he is making himself safe, the information safe.
Trying to protect myself.
Yeah.
She said that she even told me that they want you to attend the timeshare tour. But even though she said that, she never actually came up with a solution for us to actually fix the error on that form.
They wanted us to attend the timeshare unless we have the 40,000 annual income, but they would fill out the form like below 20,000. So that's why we were like,
I don't like discussing my income with anyone.
Yeah, so the receptionist there told him that you cannot attend the timeshare, so we're just gonna give you one free night And we were like shocked when she said that, because we drove from like Alabama for 9 hours just to be, you know,
Well, she said that they said that we get one free night. If we want to stay the 3 nights like we initially were told we would get, we would have to pay $243 for the 3 nights.
Yeah. So for the 3 nights, we have to pay additional since we don't qualify with the timeshare. We don't get the 3 nights and 4 days accommodation. So that's why they just gave us the 1 night. So we just accepted that because halfly it's our mistake too, because we did not fill out the form.
But the problem is they didn't want to offer a solution.
Yeah, they did not want
solution on how to meet to fix it. They acted like they did. Well, the customer service representative on the phone acted like she did. The girl at the Fountain Hotel, she didn't give a shit.
Yeah, she's actually not very friendly.
I'm
gonna show you guys the clip during the phone call and then during that commotion at the welcome center at Fountain Resort.
So for that, we're gonna have to call customer service. Unfortunately, the requirements for the presentation say that you make a combined household income of $40,000 or higher.
Okay, I got 40,000.
You already marked on the registration form 0 to 39,000. You can't have to call customer service at this point.
Well, then call them.
What is it? Huh?
Because we have to have combined income of 40,000.
And?
Oh, because I wrote down that we have 20 or 39 or whatever. She's got to call customer service.
Why?
I already wrote it down on the paper. So now she has to call customer service.
I don't get why.
I don't know. It's probably something with the requirement.
So if we don't.
But if they don't tell you that at Bass Pro when they take your money to pay for it.
Okay.
You have to drive 8 hours to find out.
So if
Don't do this at Bass Pro.
So if like we're lower 40, we can't.
It's your combined household income.
Tada! It's okay. Relax. Relax.
I get that. Yeah, but when I paid for this at Bass Pro, he knew my annual income. Yeah, it is. And I said that I made a mistake. I wrote the wrong thing. Okay. I understand that, but that's not answering my question. The question was, why would a salesman at Bass Pro sell someone a promotion like this that doesn't meet the requirements? I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about a general customer that you would sell this package to. Why would you do that? At Bass Pro, yeah. My way, the only way I can prove my income is not accepted by you. How? Okay, so then we don't stay the 3 days or whatever. Am I going to be charged the $9.79? Okay. So $243 is for 3 nights? Okay. And what time is checkout time tomorrow? 12 noon? Okay. Do you have a supervisor I can speak with? Okay. So I have to pay extra money for a mistake on a form? I can prove my income, but you don't want to accept the proof. My bank statement will prove my income. We've already gone over this, but you do not want to accept that as proof. Okay. Okay. Well, you haven't given me any other option other than a pay stub. See, here you go again. You said anyway. I give you an option and you decline that option.
They've
Yeah,
just asked
so
for
it won't take any
supervisor.
way. That's not any way.
Sit down.
It does when it shows my monthly deposit. Oh.
Ask for supervisor.
She keeps telling me it doesn't show.
Just ask supervisor.
Okay, we're done. So they want to charge $243 for us to stay 3 more nights, or we stay 1 night and we have to check out tomorrow. And they think it's funny.
Why is
Do this. Because the combined household income has to be 40,000 or over.
and you're above that, right?
Yeah, I am.
You're
I
above
marked
it.
I marked the lower box.
Why did you
on
mark the
accident. And then that's why she asked me, and she writes it down on the paper, and then now they're using it as proof. So how do I prove? What do you need?
Oh my god.
So what? A bank statement? A monthly bank statement? Okay, and I don't receive pay stubs. I don't work. I'm a disabled veteran. I receive my benefits and my income from the VA. Okay, so, well, I was never told this when I paid for it and signed at the Bass Pro. So now we just drove 8 hours here, so how do I prove this? So we can go and stay and get in our hotel. So how do I prove it? You said a pay stub, I told you I don't have pay stubs. Okay, well, can I show her my income on my bank account? On my phone? Yeah, it shows income. Income is your money. Okay, well, I just told you I don't work. I receive my income from the VA. I do not receive pay stubs. Such as, so you're not giving me a solution. I asked you if a bank statement would work, and you said I can't show a bank statement to prove my income. My bank statement would prove my income. So if I cannot find a way to prove my income, since I don't receive pay stubs, and you won't accept my proof of income on my bank statement, will I receive a refund?
So guys, we're like having a problem because David wasn't honest to put his annual income in the paper, so he just put, I think, 20,000 annual income, and then the girl said they won't accept us for the presentation of the timeshare because we're below 40 and it's a requirement to have like 40 above, and if we don't meet the requirements we have to pay, I think, $900 something.
We still accepted the free 1-night accommodation at Delta Hotel. We went to Delta Hotel, stayed there. We thought it's okay. We thought they're nice.
Yeah, it didn't stop there once we got to Delta.
It didn't stop there once we got to Delta. We told the Delta receptionist people that...
The whole story when we got there that night.
We told them what happened at the Bluegreen Vacation Welcome Center. So we were planning that, okay, since we only have 1 night free, we will check out, so the Bluegreen Vacation won't charge us anymore. So we can
get completely separated from Bluegreen.
Yeah, and then we will check back in at Delta Hotel again.
So we don't have to go through the hassle of changing hotels or rooms.
Yes, and then when we went to the receptionist and then asked for a checkout, and then it
didn't know. Let me ask the manager.
Yeah.
Gets the manager. The manager doesn't know. Gets another manager. That manager acts like she knows.
But
So she wanted a form
a blue
that didn't
slip.
exist.
Blue slip.
But it took about an hour for her to figure out that form didn't exist.
Yeah. So they were asking us a blue slip that was supposedly the welcome center should give us during the check-in, but we didn't get one. I don't know why, but I called the customer service. He was so pissed.
I couldn't talk to him.
Yeah, he was so pissed. I will show you the video after this. He was so pissed that day, and then he doesn't want to deal with them. So I was the one who was dealing with them. So I called the customer service of the Bluegreen Vacation, and then they told us they weren't aware of the blue slip at all. And then when I go back to the receptionist to talk to the manager, she was like, "I'm gonna show you a sample." And then she went back to the office. And then comes back to me, and then she was like, "Never mind."
Yeah.
Never mind.
Basically,
I don't
she
have a
never knew what she
copy.
was talking
So
about.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna call the customer service. Can I use
Oh.
your phone? So I talked to them, and then I told them about the blue slip, and then the customer service was asking for the receptionist. So they talked to each other, and then yeah, we were cleared. But then he was so pissed, he doesn't want to deal with any more.
We spent like a good hour and a half that
Yeah.
morning trying to get that situated.
Yeah.
And it was so stressful that I said, you know, and the fact that they dropped the ball on that after we were assured the night before by the front desk associate that everything would be fine and they could just, you know, give us a new room and we just check out and then check back in. We don't have to go through all this hassle. And then the next morning it would just turn into a big hassle. Had to explain the story with us that we had to deal with Bluegreens. I had to explain to it to 4 different associates. Two of the front desk associates and then 2 managers.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain to them because each and everyone was like too less.
And then they even the associate the night before had wrote down in his notes what was going on with us and our room and our reservation. So it was pretty clear. It should have been pretty clear to the morning shift of what was going on. But even after that, with the notes and then explaining it to 4 different people, apparently they just didn't have their stuff together. So they dropped the ball. I was so pissed. I just wanted to get away from them. Ended up finding out cheaper hotel, and I found Westgate. And I'm glad I did, because Westgate is not only nicer, because we have a fridge, a microwave, a stove, a blender, a toaster, a coffee machine, a full shower, a full living room with couches and a TV, a walk-in closet, a king-size bed with a TV inside, and it's cheaper. It's about $20 cheaper a night than it was at Delta for just a regular, like hotel room.
Yeah. So if
That wasn't that great to begin with. Like
Yeah.
the pool was just a small rectangle pool. Here we got a big like oval whatever pool, and then it's got a kid pool with coconuts that drop water and all this and sprinklers and everything. And the people here were nicer too when we checked in. They're very professional, and they checked us in and then gave us a nice room on the first floor. We don't have to go upstairs or elevators.
So right now, what we are doing is checking out in this hotel, so that Bluegreens will not charge us for 3 nights. They gave us 1 night free stay here in Delta, but then after we check out, we will check back in again, but we are going to pay through Delta Hotels directly, not through Bluegreen Vacation. That's what we're gonna do. We're back in our room because the original plan is we are going to check out and then check back in. But David was so pissed, he decided not to check back in again in this hotel because he was so mad at the people in the reception for treating or for asking us the blue slip, which is
the Bluegreen Vacation did not give us, and then when I called the customer service, the Bluegreen Vacation was like clueless what is the blue slip they were asking for. So now I am packing our stuff because we're moving to another hotel. This is so much hassle.
Okay, what's your last name?
Kalish, K-A-L-I-S-H.
A-A-L-I-S-H.
No, K is in kilo, A is in alpha, L is in Lima, I is in India, S for Sierra, H for hotel.
Okay, and the first name?
David.
And can you give me your address?
So once we separated ourselves from Bluegreens and Delta, our vacation actually turned down in Florida actually became nice.
Yeah. So, because of our experience, we wanted to share this. So just, stay
away from Bluegreens because it's a scam, it's a ripoff. They're trying to steal your money. They're trying to get you to sign up for things that
they're not actually giving you a good vacation.
Yeah, they don't really care to give people good vacations, and the people that work for them really don't care about the customers as well. They don't care about you. It's apparent based off of our experience, and not just our experiences. All you have to do is Google Bluegreens on the internet, and there's several other YouTube videos of the bad experiences other people have gone through. Lesson learned, but don't do like us and have to learn the hard way. Because I knew better when at Bass Pro, but I tried it anyways because I guess I was just in one of those moods to think that something like that wouldn't happen to me from something like this. My dad even warned me to want to be careful about the timeshare thing, and I already kind of knew. And before we even came here, like we said, we had looked, and there's a lot of horror stories on Google and whatnot on the internet about the Bluegreens stuff. So I'm actually surprised Bass Pro is affiliated with this kind of stuff, and they actually promote it inside their store. Because it's just not something I would imagine Bass Pro would be involved with.
So,
but that's just my opinion,
the funny
according
part
to the
was,
customer service opinion.
The funny part was, after dealing everything with the Bluegreen Vacation, we went to Bass Pro because he was returning an item he bought online.
I was so mad too with the fact that Bass Pro would be affiliated.
Yeah, and then when he went inside the Bass Pro, he was like, because the people that works in Bass Pro are really nice. So
yeah, they're always down to earth, and like,
he was contemplating, like, should I boycott Bass Pro? I know.
Yeah, there's probably some things that we forgot to add in that we were so pissed about the past day or so.
Yeah.
But since we got here at Westgate, we kind of chilled out so much that all that, we kind of just forgot about it. All the bad stuff and the bad vibes. And, it's like something that when people are going on a vacation, you shouldn't have to deal with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You're going on a vacation for the purpose of relaxing and having fun. And when a business like this doesn't promote relaxation or fun and actually induce it, then that's just a whole nother ballgame. So.
That's it?
Yeah, and you should also be very aware that they have a lot of fine print and a lot of things. Not only when you show up, but in the emails that they send you too, they tell you to read. And if you don't read it, they will say it's your fault you didn't read it.
Yeah, they're like
you
that.
You have to speak and understand English. You have to have a certain amount of income, and you have to give them a credit card. All this kind of stuff. You don't even want to get involved with it.
Yeah,
it's not even worth it.
Because if you, like for instance, that scenario, David mistakenly filled out the wrong form. So he was.
I just checked the wrong box.
Yeah, he just checked the wrong box, and
it put me in a lower bracket of the annual income, and that's why we were declined to do
the timeshare and declined for the 3 days.
Because I didn't want to put my
3 nights.
income because I don't like
Yeah, so that's it. Right?
It's fine with me because we didn't have to deal with the timeshare thing.
Yeah, actually
It worked out better
it
for
worked
us
out better for us
because we ended up we got a better place to stay.
better place to stay, and then no timeshare.
Yeah, the timeshare would have taken up like half of a day.
Yeah. So
That's it.
that's it. It's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you on our next vlog. Bye! Kali, say bye-bye. No? Bye.